Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Snowrunner on the Obvious Response channel. And the special thing about this episode is that Michigan is complete 100%. So we are moving over to Alaska. That means everything is going in storage. So yeah, if you haven't seen what it feels like, so it's basically putting each one of your vehicles in storage because hopefully we are not coming back here anytime soon. So we have two scout vehicles here. We're gonna put them in storage, take everything back, and this is one of the best things that I've done. I really like doing this. I want to do it more often. But yeah, there's the Chevy. I need to bring that back as well. So yeah, we are done with Michigan, and now we are moving over to Alaska right here. So we'll start with Northport. I'm not sure what's going on here. I see I see a task, and then there are the contracts. Lots of them. We have completed a few, but we'll go for the rest. And yeah, we're gonna get all of this done, starting with Northport. So I'm gonna start with the garage, which should be somewhere around here. So we are doing contracts. Um, there are a couple of tasks though. I think just the one. This is a lost tube. It's a large pipe. So I'm assuming it's gonna need a large truck. We have plenty of large trucks now, but I'm just trying to remember what we were working with when we first got here. So I'm not sure how large this is, how many slots it's gonna take. What this is the drilling site, and it says we can either deliver the large pipe from here, or there's a large pipe uh, lying right next to it, right there. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm not sure how many slots this needs. So I'm gonna take the 5 slot trailer that we use. So let's go in truck storage and see what we can use for it. I think we'll use the white Western Star because I don't want to use these trucks because it'll feel like we are using something that we didn't unlock back then. I think we can use the Royal BM17, the Paystar. Uh, I'm not sure about the ANK. Anyways, let's first try with this. So we'll need to customize this. Frame add-ons. This is definitely going off. This is definitely going off. I'm gonna go with a low saddle. And I think I'll need a I'll need a crane to load that pipe. So, um, I'm gonna buy the trailer here, and then we're heading off this way. I think I've completed few of the contracts because I wanted to make traveling easier. I assume this was broken. We fixed it so that we don't have to go around. Was it this one or was it somewhere else? Anyways, so we're gonna go in here all the way around. Gonna pick this up and bring it back to the drilling site. So let me quickly check. Um, Do I want to go with chain tires? Hmm. All chained or rear chained? Yep, that's a chance we'll have to take because uh is there any snow? No. So I'll stick with the ones I have. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So we are finally in Alaska. I mean, it sort of feels like an accomplishment. I don't know if it is or not, but surely does. So sideboard semi trailer. It's not gonna be longer than 5 slot, is it? Yeah. I'm going for the maximum here. I hope it's not longer than that, and I hope the crane can actually load it. So we have off-road tires, same as before. I haven't made any changes to the truck yet. It is the same as it was on Drummond Island and on Island Lake. Might be a bit skittish, but oh, okay, might be a bit skittish, but I don't think it's gonna be much of a problem here. So as far as I can remember, when we are coming out of Michigan, this would probably be the best truck that we have. And we have the Fleet Star, we have the Pace Star, and then we have this. So I think we can use this, and it's not like the contest, so I can use any other truck if I want. But I just want to check. Had we not gone out of sequence and tried to do this with the White Western Star, would it have worked or not? I think it will, because this truck doesn't know the word impossible. is gonna get it done. Okay, some snow here. I don't want to put on chained tires unless it's icy. For snow, I think mud tires do pretty well. Off-road tires do pretty well as well. Chain tires, I would rather use when there's some ice. But apart from that, I think off-road wheels and mud tires, they can pretty much do the job on snow. So far, no problems. Let's put our headlights on. So the pipe should be here. Oh boy. How am I supposed to bring that up? Okay, definitely not going up here. Can I get up here without taking any damage? Yes, I can. Nice. Oh, that looks pretty big for the crane. I'm not sure. Wait, let me put the anchors out first. This is solid ground. I think the anchors will do us some good. Let's try and pick this up. That's definitely 4 slots. Definitely. Okay. No, I don't want to put it down. What are you doing? Pick it up. What's happening here? I'm trying to lift it up. I'm pressing R, but it's not working. Why isn't it working? The crane is not going up because the pipe is too heavy. Yes. Hmm. Come on. At least put it partially on there so I can pack it. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. So we'll restore the crane. We'll pack the cargo. And let's see. How do we get out of here? The other option, if you don't want to load it manually, is to get it from the warehouse, which is quite a bit away. So I would rather do this. And this is a task, this is not a contract. I think that's the only task left on Northport. So that does it. That's done. It would have taken weeks to get a replacement ordered. So I literally saved them weeks, and they gave me less than 2000 of whatever currency that is. These are the contests, we'll do them at the end. So let's get down to our contracts. We'll first try to complete whatever there is, which is definitely not logging. Please, this is locked. Cargo clips. Where is part 1? Where is part 1? Okay, it's right below it. Cargo delivery, which is here. It is locked because of service hub reactivation, which is here. And that takes us to Pedro Bay. Is there something? Oil barrels? 4 oil barrels. Uh, Deliver to the factory, drilling spare parts. Yeah, that looks like on the same map. So we can do that. This is locked. This is locked. Everything is locked. Pedro Bay, Mountain River unlocked. Mountain River unlocked. Locked. White Valley. Can I get medium logs here? Okay. Can I get long logs here? I don't get long logs here, do I? Yeah. But it's logging. Far, far away, Pedro Bay. This is Mountain River, Mountain River, Mountain River, White Valley, and White Valley. So we can either do this, for which, we have to bring what trucks here, or we can either do this. I think I'll start with this. I already have the big trailer, so I can easily load 4 units of spare parts. All I need to figure out is how do I get here? This is not a very good place. So there's bags of ice. It's showing me a task, but I don't have it on my list. Why is that? Okay. So, what do we use? We haven't tried this in Alaska. We can try this. We can go and check what's bags of ice is. Oh boy. Another way would be to go through here. I think I'll avoid the ice as much as I can. We'll check out, we've identified contracts that we can do without getting off this map. So we'll complete those first, and then we'll do the contracts that are between maps. And as always, The thumbnail on the video will be the map where the contract started or where the final delivery point is. Um, I think it's gonna be where we start rather than where we end up, because destinations, there can be multiple destinations and it can get really confusing. So the thumbnail is gonna be the loading screen of the map where we start the contract and not where we actually end it. And I think the Tatran is gonna plow through everything here just like it does everywhere else. So far, it's indifferent to everything. There it is. Bags of ice. Today is not my day. First, I get attacked by a bear while I was crossing the river, and then when I escape, I realize I've lost all my cargo. They must be in the river. Can you go get them for me? Obviously, I can because there's no one around. But what are you talking about? So it's cement. There's one here. How are they in the river? They're not in the river. Okay, maybe this is supposed to be a river, but it's frozen. So there's 4 bags of cement, and I think cement takes 1 slot per unit. So I think we can still do this with our white western star. Oh, so I need to go back here. We'll need to get out first. Then okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go this way. I'll leave the trailer out and just refuel, or I mean recover it to the garage so I can repair and refuel it. And there are so many tasks we have just skipped over because we wanted to move on. That's not good. I mean, part of it is because I didn't want to spend, or rather record too many videos on a single map, whether it be Michigan or whether it be Alaska, because that's how things get monotonous and boring. It's always, I mean, it's not a bad thing if you come back to them rather than spending 40 episodes in a single place. So that's what we are doing. We did whatever we can, and now we're coming back to do the contracts. In that way, we have seen all the maps, we have done most of the things. Now it's just about getting the hard things done. And in my opinion, it hasn't been monotonous. Come on, keep moving. Nope, think we're out. Ooh. Am I going the right way? I think I am. I always get nervous about it because I get lost so often. Anything that doesn't look familiar, even for a split second, I get very nervous as to whether I have screwed up or not. So we're gonna do the cement units two at a time. So I'd rather put on a sideboard on it rather than carrying this trailer around because that just makes more sense. And I'm going to the garage anyway. Keep going. Going. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, this is definitely not a truck entrance, especially not with a trailer this size. So the truck trailer store is over there. It's just so narrow. So I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna restore this, recover this to the garage, and I'm gonna put a sideboard bed on it, and we're gonna head out again. This is the entrance I should be using. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick both of these up Go around here. Go in here. Deliver these, sorry, to the what house? What house is it? What is it? Anyways, and then we're gonna pick these two up, go back, and deliver them again. That is the plan. So we don't need the long trailer for this. We can do it with our sideboard bed, and that's what we will be doing. Still not sure if I should have taken the chained wheels here, maybe. Oh, okay. What is this anyway? It's covered in snow, but what is it? Bricks? So restore and pack, and we move over to the next one. Oh, it's cement. I forgot. It's all about cement. Just gonna put this in the back real quick. There you go. Please don't fall off. Thank you. Unpack and pack. Restore. And now we get to deliver these. Oh, it's good. Like they have little chunks of snow and rocks in case you're drifting too much. But we did okay. I mean, what about here? Off-road wheels, I think, are jack of all trades in this game. They do well over mud. They're doing pretty good on proper ice here. They do pretty well in snow and mud mixed with snow. That's why the white Western Star has been so useful despite it not supporting any mud tires. Still does everything. And doesn't have many issues, if I might add. Does everything without making too much of a fuss. There you go. There's a scout. No. Cargo management. That's two. Oh, 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 oh. It's all the way in there. Okay. How do we want to approach it then? Okay, let's do it this way and hope we don't fall over. Will we? Oh, yes, not good. Bring it closer. I'll take it from this side. Come on, man, pick it up a little higher. The crane is the crane is saying it's about to say, "What are you doing?" It was in such a weird position. Okay, that's one. And here is the other one. Oh, that's not a very good position to pick it up. Think we have to take a U-turn anyways. So I'm gonna pick it up from here. Go back, 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 back. And right about here. Should be good. Restore, unpack, and pack. And now need to go back. Please let me go. Please, please, please. Are the anchors still down? I don't think they are. I'm just stuck because I went way too deep in that snow. Here we go. Heavy, heavy, heavy. All that cement is very heavy. It is wobbling quite a bit. Going, going, going. Oh. Okay, after this, I'll see how much time we have left on the video. If we can complete at least one of the contracts within the video. Otherwise, I'm gonna post it as a normal video, not categorize it under contracts, because I don't want anybody to start watching it thinking there is a contract somewhere and then finding out that it was just two tasks. So yeah, just I'll just check. I mean, we still have time. So what was the contract? This is a login contract, so it's gonna take its own sweet time. That's what I'm pretty sure about. So log station has both type of logs. We need to pick those up. So we'll be needing our bad boys, big boys, and then two medium logs and one long log. So that's gonna be two trips with two different trucks. Yeah. So, and there was another one. This one. This is again very straightforward, but reaching here is gonna be a problem. I can either go through here, which is very muddy, or I can go through here, which is very steep. We have a sideboard trailer here. So if we just start with a sideboard, we can grab the trailer from here. We won't have to carry it. But I think it's best if I put it in a different episode and not in this one, because I don't want to mix tasks and contracts together, especially when I can't complete even a single contract in an episode which just has two tasks. So I'm gonna put this one as just for the task, just as a normal episode. And in the next one, we'll start with the contracts because now we don't have any tasks to do here. So both of these can go back to the garage, and I will see you guys in the next one. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I would have want liked very much like to complete a contract in this, but both of those contracts cannot be done in 20 minutes. Not by me, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, guess we'll do the contracts in the next one. This will be a normal episode with just tasks. So I'll take the contract badge off the thumbnail, so anybody watching it would not be confused. Yeah, and until then, take care, cheers, and bye bye.